Hey everybody, so I just posted like a check-in video on Melody X channel, and I just was going through my voice memos while I was brainstorming for the series I was talking about over there, and I just found like a journal entry I did back in October, and it made me like sad. Um, so basically, I used to have like a podcast called Talk Time with Riya, and I would literally just like it was just like a random podcast. Like I think the first episode was just me like kind of introducing. Well, no, I guess I would call that the intro episode. And then in the second episode, I talked about. Oh my gosh, I have the Google Docs somewhere. Anyways, the second episode, I think I talked about my journey. Not my journey. I talked about why I wanted to be. Did I? You know what? I don't remember. The Google Doc is somewhere else. I could probably like pull it up, but I also like Um, I also don't want to make this too long. I set like a time limit for myself. Anyways, hold on, let me look. And the third episode though, um the third episode you see? Because I'm looking for it right now. Is it not on this channel anymore? No, it's not that one. Oh, maybe that's what I should search for. Because I was going to make another podcast and I was going to call it Moon is of You. Um, okay, it is not in here. Anyways, basically speaking, I had like a bunch of ideas I was going to do with it. It was originally called Talk Time with Riya. And I had like a little short little intro thing that I made, but it was just like you know what, whatever. I probably will bring it back because I like it. It's just fun. And then I was gonna do the Moon is of You, which was like my spiritual business thing. But I think I'm gonna go back to talking with Ria, and because I kind of wanted to just make like a comfy YouTube series where I just it's kind of like we're having a conversation, like you're just catching up on FaceTime or something. I wanted to do something comfortable and then be drinking like tea or drinks, whatever I drink. But anyways, I was listening to that voice memo and I forgot how sad I was when I made it. Like I was like crying because this was a journal entry, and then back then I guess October I felt really low. I was having one of my lows. Like if anybody's into human design, I'm an emotional manifesting generator, so like um, I don't want to put it in the wrong wording, but I guess we emotional. So you experience like highs and you experience lows, and you're kind of supposed to not make any decisions until you're experiencing like you're neutral or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I been meaning to like deep dive into it more, but I was feeling well. First of all, I started off talking about um, how re- mm, not that I felt regret for like what happened in the past. I mean, yeah, I guess I do have regrets, but I also have to think of it as like lessons, and that from now on I need to trust in my abilities more because a lot of the situations that I went through in the past, I should have just trusted myself and I would probably be in a different situation right now. I mean, we don't know, but I also think I do know that I wouldn't have stepped back because I took a step back instead of going forward. Like I might have thought that I was going forward, but technically speaking, in my mind, I was going backward and not forward. So, anyways, basically, I just kind of went on like a rant of things I was talking about. Went on a rant on like what happened with like the last lineup of Melody slash Melody X, and how that situation really like made me angry. Like first it was frustration, and then after the person replied and said something, then it turned into anger. And at that time I was just getting into human design and whatnot, and they basically said you need to take a breath and not respond to things like right when it happened. So I told the person that no, let's talk about this later. Let's come back and talk about this later. But they said no, they wanted to talk about it then. So everything basically blew up because, of course, I was still angry. Like, I was frustrated and I was angry. And then so I spent a lot of time not even wanting to be honest, I didn't even want to do this journey anymore. Like, I felt so, I don't know the word. I just felt like, why would I want to get close with other people again? I was just thinking about the negative, like what happened. Like we were close, we shared secrets, we talked about like what was going on in our life and stuff. And the fact that you threw it back in my face, like stuff I confided you and you just threw it back in my face, that pissed me off. And that just made me feel like icky. Like I don't want to go and let somebody else in just for that to happen again. But eventually, I did a lot of work, like shadow work. And I said, so it's my real, you know what? Who the fuck cares? Crystal, sorry, I just cursed. Crystal, is this what you want to do or not? And it is. Like, this is what I want to do with my life. Want to, I want to sing, I want to create, I want to be a creative person. It makes me happy to create music and to create these worlds and to write and to interact with other people who also do the same thing and want the same thing. Like that makes me happy. And need to stop I need to stop looking for what's the word? I need to stop looking outside of myself. Like I need to stop looking for validation, you know? Because like I mean I even made that whole quote thing where it's like I can't remember the damn quote, but something it was like do what you want without any regards to like external validation or something like that. And yet I don't know, because I guess conditioning or whatever, I still look for validation on these things that I want to do. And the thing is, I don't need that. I don't need that. I am enough of a validation. That's something that I need to remember because I still kind of struggle with it a little bit. And I also think it's because when people tell me what they want to do, I, give them support. I listen, I show interest. But then it's kind of like when it comes to my thing, it feels like people don't take it seriously or they're probably thinking like, oh, that's, what is she doing? You know, and it kind of hurts because it's like, oh, I wouldn't do that to you. I try because I know how it feels. Here we go. Because I know how it feels to, feel like nobody cares about what you're saying. And, nobody really cares about what's going on with you. So I try not to make other people feel that way. And it's kind of like why now I kind of just stick to myself a little bit because I don't know who's even gonna, I don't know. Anyways, so basically, back to the human design. Um, I'm a like 1/3 uh, emotional manifesting generator, and basically in my design, because I did get a reading, in my design it says I have nothing to prove. Well, actually, you know what? I think it's because of I think it's because I have a divine at the divine head or something, center, something. I don't know. I don't remember. But basically, I'm supposed to think of it like this: I have nothing to prove to anyone. I don't have anything to prove. And I really need to like drill that into my head. I don't have anything to prove. But sometimes I still feel like, damn, do you like, are there people like watching me right now and they're kind of like praying my downfall? Because things, to be completely honest, things didn't end well with the others people. Okay. And then, there was that whole interview Instagram posting, and that also kind of that pissed me off again. I'm just gonna be candid with that. I'm not saying any names, so whatever. That also pissed me off because there were lies in it. And then I remember I said, okay, let me take a breath. But then I wrote a reply, kind of to show my side of the story. But then they were like, ooh, no, girl, you sound angry. Redo it. So I redid it and then I gave it and it was posted. But then after that, I felt no. So I asked the person to take it down. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to just put it to the back burner. What? Sorry. I kind of just wanted to let it just silence. You know, I know the truth. There are other people out there who, know the truth. And if people want to believe that, then that's them, I guess. I don't know. That's how I told myself to think about it. And I feel like I keep making posts about it, like, okay, I'm going to tell my side of the story and stuff like that. But then I keep hesitating because but the thing is, that could just be also my ego talking because these people probably don't even think about me anymore. So why do I care about, what they think? This is just me sharing my story. I'm not going to put any names in it or anything like that. It's just me sharing my story from, about how I've been going on this journey. Like, you never know who's watching, who's listening, and who might want to, start their own girl group on their own. It could just be me sharing, and maybe that can help them think and help them get started and, stuff like that. Maybe can inspire somebody else to go out and do their dreams because that's exactly why I started Melody X in the first place. Well, actually, why I started Melody X in the first place. Well, like I said, I don't want this to be too long. It's already like 13 minutes. So I'm gonna like stop. Yeah. I think I should stop here. I don't know, I have so much to say. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep going. It is what it is. If you listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. It's fine with me. I just want to get it off my chest and out there at this point. So basically, in 2017. Okay, so basically, I went to college in 2013. That's when my first year was. And I went from 2013 to 2015. In 2015, something happened and I had to leave school. I didn't get like, I didn't flunk out or get kicked out or anything like that. Just something happened and I had to leave. I thought that, okay, it would be resolved by, the next semester. And the only reason why I was able to finish that semester, those 2 semesters, my sophomore year, is because the classes were already chosen. So, but anyways, long story short, I did not get to go back. So from 2015 to 2017, I spent those 2 years like wallowing in pity, self pity. I was down. I was sad. I felt so depressed. Um, Trigger warning. Um, I wanted to go, basically. So in 2017, I did try again to go back to school. And I tried to go in-house. I said, okay, you know what? I will start over. It's fine. I'll start over. And then when I tried, they said, oh, we have knowledge or whatever that you've already been in school, so we can't accept you as a new student. We can only accept you as a transfer student, so you have to get that transcript. How am I going to get a transcript? It's like $28,954. So I felt bad all over again. I felt helpless. I felt worthless. Oh my god, that just scared me. That's my dog. If you hear that, he's snoring. I felt helpless. I felt worthless. I felt like, what is the point? And then I don't know what led me to do this, but at one point in 2017, I was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. Oh yeah, I think I ended up like even going back to school. I went to community college instead, but I was not mentally ready for that. I should not have done that actually. Was not mentally ready. Nope, was not mentally ready. Um I was at that time I still had an Instagram that was like I had a school Instagram. Like I have a private Instagram that's mainly just like families and like close friends that I talk to, right? And then I had another one I used for school. So I went on there and I saw like my friends and stuff. They were posting their pictures and their graduation gowns and stuff like that. And it immediately, oh, yep, it took me straight right back to feeling worthless. Um, so after that, I was like, I think, I don't know. I still don't know what led me to just do it. But at some point, I was like, you know what? Since I cannot complete that goal, why don't I try to focus on another? And I, in February of 2017, I posted a call out post for Melody on, I don't know if you guys know this, on that K-pop college. Why? Because I like how they do stuff in like the K-pop industry. I like how they have like, you know what? That's another story. But if you want to know why I wanted to go like be a part of that, I can do a whole other story. I mean, a whole other thing about that. But yeah, so I posted the first post then, and then somebody replied. I think that same day or maybe a day later, and the rest is history. I don't know why. I don't know why I got here, how I got here. I forgot. What's the point? I forgot what the point was. Oh, sorry. Anyways, yeah, so that's where it started. I always say Melody X was established on February 2nd, 2017, but it was, I guess, founded. Okay, so from 2011 to 2015, I did want to be in a girl group. Honestly, I did. I was already creating songs. Okay, here's the thing. I started in a Cheetah Girls cover group with my cousins and my sisters. And then we decided, let's do original songs. So we wrote, I wrote Broken Hearted, um, Live a Little, and Once Upon a Dream. But Once Upon a Dream is not finished. So I don't know if I can really claim Once Upon a Dream, but there was a song called Once Upon a Dream. Now, Broken Hearted Broken Hearted was like, I can't choose whether or not I like you. My heart screams no, but my mind don't know. I'm so confused. Something, I don't remember. What am I supposed to do? I give all my heart to you. And what did you do? You broke it and tore it into two when I gave it only to you. In your words, drifting in our eyes. Dun, 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 dun. Broken hearted. Something like that. I think I was 9 when I wrote my first song. No, it had to be before then because you know what? 7, 8, 9. One of those. around that age group. And then, oh my god, this is already 20 minutes. That's okay. Okay, so then Live a Little is, I'll just do the chorus. Or I'm gonna show you something I never shown anyone before. I'm gonna take you to a place where I never let anyone in. Come along with me. You gotta take a risk. That's all I'm saying is, oh, oh, oh. You gotta live a little, but not a lot. Do what you wanna do while having fun too. Life is all about mistakes, so make one today. Live a little. Ooh, oh, oh, that's off pitch. What is it? Hold on. Live a little. Ooh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. I'm gonna take you on a roller coaster ride. Now, what kind of lyrics was writing? You know what? That's another thing I wanted to do because I still have the notebook and I have some of the my old lyric notebooks and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool to like go through it. I think that would be cool. Um, Hold on, someone just not trying to get in. Um, and then what was I gonna say? Um, oh my god, should this? You look at time. It's 21. We've been recording for 21 minutes. But that's okay because anyway, sorry, now I'm like not talking. You know what? This is already like, you know what? Who cares? If you okay, listen to this when you are like doing something. I hope my voice sounds soothing. Anyways, and then Once Upon a Dream was like, Once upon a dream, I saw you and me. Once upon a dream, I found love. I wish that it was real in reality, but it's not. Oh, once upon a dream. Yeah. Okay. Um, Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I found another book. Basically, um, this is so long, I guess. Who cares, I guess, right? I keep saying that. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So, there was that, and then we moved, and then, well, actually, we ended because nobody else really shared the same goal of being this wasn't their dream, it was just mine. So I started doing solo stuff. I used to be on YouTube, um but I think the videos are down. Actually, no, they're down. Don't go look. Yeah. So after that, I went through a bad, I think when I was a junior in high school, I went through a funk. This is what I call my depressive episodes. I called them a funk. I went through a funk and I was really down, sad, and it got to the point where I didn't even want to do music anymore. And if that ever happens, then yeah, something's wrong. For me, not to want to do music anymore, nah, something's wrong. So I was in choir class and I was listening to my iPod because he gave us like time to like be by ourselves. And at that point, I didn't really have any friends. My friend that I had who was also in choir, she moved to another like school district. So, and that was like the first time a friend actually like left me. Usually I move. I'm the one that's moving. Also sad. She was a Sagittarius and she was weird, just like me. Like we got along really great. Um, She gave me like a picture. She gave me a note that I still have. She was like, "Don't forget me." I follow her on Snapchat, but we don't really talk anymore. But yeah, I see her stories and stuff like that. Um. Anyways, yeah. So I was sitting there, and then Demi Lovato's "Believe in Me" came on, and I was like, and I was listening to the lyrics, and I almost started crying in the class because they were like hitting. Sorry, they're hitting. And then this one girl saw me. She was like, "Crystal, come over here." I was like, "Okay." I was just really like awkward. I was an awkward kid. Awkward. And also, I also think it's because when I was younger, uh, I don't know. I used to be myself more. And then as I grew older, I started like I don't want to be like cringy or some shit, but literally, I started like dimming my light, dulling my light. I wasn't as outgoing and kind of talkative as I was. Well, also because I'm the type of person who I have to be comfortable with you, which actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it started sometime in my childhood when that started happening. Because I think I used to be out there. Like sometimes, depending on who I'm with, I can go up to somebody random and just start talking to them and be like, "Oh, hey, yeah, okay." And then other times it's just like, "Oh no," you know. But whatever. I'm gonna end this episode here. Basically, I just wanted to come on and talk since I put a check-in video over there. I kind of wanted to come here and talk. Like Monovaria, this channel is going to be my channel to do anything. I guess I just kind of want to be comfortable, and I was told to. I not told, but based on my chart, right? It said that I would benefit and others would benefit from me sharing my story and, kind of showing other people how I improved or, got out of the certain mindsets and stuff like that. And I think it's because of my Chiron in Virgo, 12th house. I think it was in the 12th house. And I think it's pronounced Chiron. I seen someone said Chiron. I don't know. Chiron? I don't know yet. I googled it, but there were some different pronunciations. Anyways, I did find my notebook. I already knew where it was, but I have some like old songs in here. And one of my thing I wanted to do because I want to learn how to make my own instrumentals and stuff like my beats because I feel like if I can do that, then like I can get the song that's in my head out exactly the way that I want to get it out. Um, so yeah, that's something I'm going to be working on, and you know, stay tuned for more. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Because I like most popular girls in school. Anybody else seen that? Anyways, bye.